Treating yeast infections with food and clothing. There are very few things that we need regularly in order to survive. As a matter of fact, the basic needs of humans can be broken down into three separate things: food, clothing and shelter. The reason why I'm telling you this is because we all have choices to make as far as these things are concerned. These choices can actually affect our health in a number of different ways, so it is good if you're informed about these things ahead of time. For example, did you realize that choosing the right type of clothing and food can actually help you to overcome and avoid yeast infections? Here is why that is the case. The food that we eat sustains us, but it may also be sustaining a yeast infection that we are experiencing. Keeping our body in balance is very important, and it is the first step in making sure that we do not have yeast infections and other problems within us. Too much processed food and sugar will feed yeast infections and give it an environment in which you can live comfortably. In order to overcome the problem, we need to eat foods that are alkaline so that we can bring our body into this natural pH state. Yeast needs an acidic environment to grow, so take away its environment by eating the proper foods and the yeast infection will naturally disappear. Clothing also affects us in a number of different ways. It helps us to express our personality and it keeps us covered where necessary. Wearing tight-fitting clothing, however, may be contributing to the yeast infections that you are experiencing. This is especially true in women because the vagina provides such a natural environment for yeast to grow. Tight-fitting clothing will not allow this area of our body to breathe, and the additional moisture can cause problems with yeast. The same is also true with the types of underwear that we are wearing regularly. Make sure that yours is breathable and contains a cotton crotch, and you will avoid many of the problems with yeast infections. It's surprising that making wise choices in these two areas of our lives can really affect whether we have a yeast infection or not. Keep yourself healthy and your body will be able to fight off these problems naturally.